All right, so you're thinking about a career in cybersecurity. That's awesome. But I want you to think about it less like a job and more like an epic adventure. And today, we're going to give you the map to navigate the whole thing from your very first steps all the way to becoming an absolute legend in the field. Let's get into it.
Every great story starts with a call to action, right? Well, in cybersecurity, that call is loud and it is urgent. Right now, organizations are getting hammered by threats from all sides. We're talking crippling ransomware, huge data breaches that spill everyone's private info, sneaky insider attacks, and that's not even counting all the cloud misconfigurations and those nasty zero-day vulnerabilities. This is the reality out there, and it's exactly why we need more heroes in this fight.
Now, answering that call to adventure, it comes with some pretty serious rewards. Because the demand for cybersecurity pros is so high, salaries have just gone through the roof. I mean, look at this. We're talking an average potential of over $120,000. So yeah, you're protecting the digital world, but you're also building an incredibly rewarding and high-paying career for yourself. Not bad, right? Okay, but before you just run off into battle, you need a map. Any good adventurer does. In our world, that map is the whole landscape of IT security certifications. If you can understand this map, you can choose the perfect path for you. So let's lay it all out. Think of the certification world as being split into about 6 different realms. You've got your starting point, the beginner certs, then you level up to intermediate and advanced. But you can also specialize, which is where it gets really cool. You can go into offensive security, that's ethical hacking, learning to think like the bad guys, or the super high demand world of cloud security. And then there's governance, risk, and compliance, or GRC. That's more about the strategy, setting the rules to keep companies safe. Each one is its own adventure. So where does everyone start? Right here. Beginner certifications. These are designed to give you all the fundamental skills and knowledge you need to get your foot in the door, even if you're starting from scratch. This is where you forge your sword and shield. All right, let's talk about that essential starter gear. We're going to look at the specific certifications that will equip you for the journey and, most importantly, open that first door into the cybersecurity world. If there is one piece of gear that pretty much every single pro recommends, it's this one, the CompTIA Security Plus. Seriously, this is widely seen as the #1 entry point into the industry, period. It's respected by employers everywhere, it's thorough, and it proves you've got a rock-solid grasp of the essentials. And the Security Plus isn't just about reading a textbook. You're going to master how to actually identify threats and vulnerabilities. You'll get the core principles of network security down, understand how to manage who gets access to what, the basics of secure architecture, and even what to do when something goes wrong. That's incident response. It's an unbelievably strong foundation to build your whole career on. Now, of course, Security Plus isn't the only path. The ISC2's Certified in Cybersecurity, or CC, is another fantastic starting point that really drills down on those core principles. But if you're someone who really learns by doing, you have got to check out the Google Cybersecurity Certificate. It's packed with hands-on labs using modern tools, which is an amazing way to show a hiring manager you can actually do the job from day one. If you love a good roadmap, here is a tried and true path that so many pros have followed. You start with the fundamentals, like Security Plus. Then, you build on that with some solid networking knowledge, super important. From there, you can specialize in defense with something like the CISA Plus, jump into the cloud with AWS or Azure certs, tackle the advanced stuff like the CSSP, and then, finally, dive into really expert specializations like the OSCP for pen testing. It's a crystal clear, step-by-step quest. Okay, so once you've mastered the basics and you've got some real-world experience, it's time for the advanced quests. This is where you go from being just another skilled professional to a true expert, a master of your craft. This is how you forge your own legend. And when you talk about legends in this field, you have to talk about the CISSP. People call it the gold standard for a reason. Getting your CISSP tells the world you have deep knowledge across a whole bunch of security areas, and crucially, the years of experience to prove it. If you're aiming for a management role or even to be a CISO someday, the CISSP is basically a non-negotiable part of that journey. But hey, mastery can look different depending on your path. If you're drawn to the offensive side of things, the ultimate prize is the OSCP. Now, this is not your typical multiple choice test.
No way. It is a grueling 24-hour hands-on exam where you have to actually hack into a live network to pass. The OSCP is the badge of honor that proves you have truly elite, real-world hacking skills. It's intense, but wow, is it respected.
So, after all this hard work, all this questing and leveling up, what is the ultimate reward? Well, it's about claiming your treasure. And that treasure isn't just gold coins, it's high-impact careers and the incredible salaries that come with them. This journey opens up so many doors. You could be a security analyst on the front lines, a penetration tester finding vulnerabilities, or a cloud security engineer protecting the cloud. As you advance with certs like CSSP, you can move into strategy as a risk manager, or even aim for the very top job, Chief Information Security Officer, the CISO. The possibilities are just huge. And let's get real about how this all translates to your paycheck. A starter cert like Security Plus can land you a job in the $70,000 to $100,000 range right out of the gate. But earn that super hands-on OSCP we were just talking about? Now you're looking at up to $160K. And with those high-level management certs like CSSP or CISM, you can absolutely break the $200,000 mark. The message here is simple. The right certs directly boost your income. A lot. But look, the treasure isn't just about the money. Getting certified gives you so much more. It unlocks better job opportunities, gives you instant credibility with your peers and bosses. It equips you with practical skills you'll actually use. And maybe most importantly, it gives you incredible long-term job stability in a field that is only going to get bigger. So if you only take one thing away from all this, let it be this simple equation. A career in cybersecurity equals a high salary, plus being in incredibly high demand, plus having a really high impact on the world. It's the total package. So, the map has been laid out for you. The different paths are clear, and the treasure is definitely waiting. Your adventure in a cybersecurity starts right now. The only question left to answer is, what's your first step going to be?